it's Kelly, and I'm back with another layout, and today I'm scrapping this photo of my stepson and daughter-in-law. So you see my grandkids all the time, but you rarely see photos of the two of them, especially not together like this. They were on a road trip. They took the kids from Wisconsin to Williamsburg, Virginia in a van, all four of them ages just about 2 to 8, and God bless them. And actually they had a great time. You will eventually, I'm sure, see pictures from that trip. But right now, I love this picture of them so much, and I really wanted to get it done of them. So they are at a rest stop as they're entering Virginia. It's basically the story behind this, but they just look so great together. I thought I'd scrap it. So the paper behind is Pinkfresh Studio Indigo Hills 2, and it's a Macy's paper, and it's so beautiful. I didn't want to cut it apart, and I really wanted to feature the paper. I loved how it looked with that photo. The photo is relatively dark, so you really see it even with all the leaves going on in the background, but it still is a really great feature. So I was trying to decide what to do. I was having a problem there finding something to mount the photo on, because I did want to mount the photo on something so you had another layer in between. Because my idea here is not to use a lot of embellishment. I think the leaves are doing it, and I really want the focus to be on the photo. So I found that green paper. It's old. It's from Jelly Bean Soup. The Cool is a Cucumber collection, and it's the bite-sized bits, which is their cut-aparts, basically. So I'm just going to add that, and I thought it did a nice job of really blending in and popping kind of the green in the photo of the leaves in the background of the photo. So that's why I chose this. So now I have these squares, and these are coming from, they're stickers. They're coming from the Pink Paisley Indigo and Ivy sticker sheet. And they say things. I'm going to pick 3 of them. One says love, one says you and me, and the other one says better together. And I just thought, and that's the one I'm putting up now, I just thought they were just kind of a nice addition to this theme. They're a little bit of decoration, but not a ton. And I didn't want a ton of decoration on this. I just, I wanted it to sort of, the leaves be a really beautiful background, but the photo to really stand out. And I think it does. By the way, I think when you look at this, you see a lot of purple in it, but there are green leaves in the bottom left corner. And I thought that made a nice diagonal to the top right with the green in their photo and the green of the matte paper. So that is one of the reasons that I actually chose this particular matte for the photo and the background paper together. I thought they worked really well because of that as well. So now I am taking out, I put those 3 stickers down in amongst the leaves so that you can see them, but they're not a huge feature. Now I'm grabbing the die cuts from the Indigo Hills 2 collection, and it's called Ephemera. That's their ephemera pack. So I like this beautiful ordinary life. The only problem is this is not an ordinary day for them. They're on vacation. So while I liked the sentiment on a picture of the two of them, not this particular picture. In all serious, that will be something fun to use, on, I don't know, like on a picture of them on a date, or although that's not ordinary life because they don't get as many of those. But anyway. So I'm looking to see what other pieces might be in this pack that I can use for a title. And still kind of looking here. And then I find this love, the word love. And I do like that. And I like the fact that it's the purple because there's so much purple in this. I did pull that little teeny journaling box there. So I thought that would be kind of nice to write the date and maybe where they were. And I think I ended up journaling partners at the Virginia border. Partners because, boy, they had to be partners with all those kids. So now I'm looking through the ephemera pack here, and I'm finding these leaves, and I kind of like that, like the idea of leaves here. I'm kind of toying with that. There's that group of leaves as well. But what ends up happening is I only have 3 of them. And although I like the idea, I don't like the fact that I only have 3 of them and there's kind of 4 spots of embellishment. If you look at the 3 pieces plus the journaling piece. Plus, you know, now that I'm looking at it, I think they were too much and too busy because they were a single color. They were kind of bold and calling my attention out to them. So again, kind of like the idea, but not the right product. And then I see the Pink Fresh Studio Indigo Hills 2 puffy stickers, which is what these are. And they have some leaves on it, but they're the leaves that are the colors of all of the leaves that are in the background. And I think they really blend better into this layout because of that. So I'm going to grab this cluster, and I'm trying to decide, there's only 2 of them. So I'm going to grab this cluster and put it up into the photo there, and just kind of, you know, there's a kind of a big blank spot with my stepson's left shoulder there. So that kind of helps transition between the photo and the background. Again, when you, as many layers as an embellishment can touch, you want to try to achieve that because it helps bring the photo together. So that's what I'm doing here. And then just adding in. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, is there another puffy sticker that will work here that I can, you know, because there was another sort of leaf cluster, but it was a smaller one. And then I see these hearts, and it's about the 2 of them. They love each other. They're partners. They will be celebrating their 10-year wedding anniversary this year. So I just think it's a really cool, you know, it's a cool way to do this. To, you know, to feature them and to feature the hearts because of that. And I realize that I have not stuck everything down here. Sometimes that happens when you're concentrating on embellishing things, right? So just grabbing my ATG, and I'm just going to put this up here, and it's touching the background paper, the photo, and the mat to kind of bring those things together up in there. And I love the way that looks. And then as I'm looking at this, I decided to put the hearts together instead of letting them sit apart. I liked that much better. It just kind of brought things together more than leaving things so separate and scattered. All right, guys, there is the layout. Here's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and we'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.